I'm sure I already know what this video is about based off the title, but today we're doing top 5 hoop shoes that are out this year that are retail or below. So I'm not gonna do any like Kobe 5s, Kobe 6s, because those are obvious ones that perform well and are the most sought after. So it just makes no sense to put a list full of shoes that cost $300, $400, $500 that most people genuinely aren't gonna spend the money on. So let's get into it. And this is in no particular order. I kind of want to do it in order, but it just depends on like your play style and what you like. So I'll say the pros and the cons to each one. Also, I appreciate y'all showing love. I think we did like 600 views on my first ever full video on here in like 16 hours. It hasn't been a full day yet. I'm making another one because y'all showed love, so I'm like, why not? I'm enjoying this sneaker page grind journey, so we're gonna get into it, drop more views, content, stuff like that. When I hit 10K on my TikTok sneaker page, I plan on making like more of a talking comparison type style of video. This is gonna be a minute long, so stay tuned for that. But gonna be some good stuff. Let's get into it though. First shoe on the list is I'm gonna go to GT Cut 3s, and you're gonna notice a theme on this list of best shoes for guards, and a reason why a shoe like an 81 is not in the list or a Harden 8. So these shoes are 330 grams, extremely light, and I feel like that's what's important for more of the like smaller guard or fast guard or just guard in general play style. Like you want to be quick, explosive, and light on your feet. So these 330 grams, they added Zoom X, first basketball shoe ever to have Zoom X. Cushion is really nice on these. They have like a heel to toe drop that's kind of high, not extreme, but if you like more of like a flat shoe, may not be the one for you. But other than that, no complaints on these, honestly. I think they dropped some cool colorways on these. And on sale, you can find these online for as low as like $90 to $110. I have a pair on my eBay right now, actually, for like, I think it's listed at 95, 100, something like that. So if you want a pair, you wear a size 9. I'm selling one of mine because I'm trying to keep my shoe collection under 120, and it's fucking impossible. So yeah, GT Cut 3s, first shoe on the list. Up next, we got the Sabrina 1s. These are my Nike ID what the colorways. I Nike ID'd these when they're only 150 to do Nike ID. It's like 160 now. You have to make 2 shoes if you want to do the blue and the red shoe. But Sabrina 1s, solid shoe. Like the cushion, nothing special, but a lot more comfortable than a Ja 1 in my opinion. The upper's really breathable, and it's a solid play style overall. A lot of people hate translucent outsoles on shoes, but I honestly had a better experience with the translucent outsoles on these than the rubber ones. So, yeah, so there's a lot. Both of them are solid though. Say traction is like a 8 out of 10, nothing extreme, but gets the job done for sure. But yeah, another light shoe as well. These are a little heavier than GT Cut 3s. They're coming in around like 360 grams. Average weight of a basketball shoe, if you don't know, for my size is like 380 to 400. So lighter than average. I went a half size up when I first got them because I wasn't sure, and they were a little too long. So make sure you go true to size with these. Up next, we got the Adizero Select 2.0. This is the Jalen Green shoe that he's been promoting all year. It's basically his signature shoe at this point with Adidas. But I like these, super light. They're coming in at 330 grams as well, so another light shoe. I know a lot of y'all may or may not be a fan of Adidas, but put your pride aside, put these on your feet, you'll like them. These are more wide foot friendly. A lot of Adidas shoes are compared to Nike. Nike are definitely built for narrower feet. I have wide, flat feet, so these feel a lot more comfortable, I'm not gonna lie to you. But solid cushion, lightweight. These do run big though, so if you do happen to get these online, go ahead and get them at least a half size down. Adidas has been stepping up their game a lot this year though, I ain't gonna lie. The AE1s, the Harden 8s, these might be making a comeback. It's a super breathable shoe. I do wish they had like one more lace hole somewhere. Like the lockdown's cool, but I feel like it could be a little better. Other than that, solid shoe. I got these for $60 on sale on the Adidas website. I think retail's like $110, so another fairly cheap shoe. And if you could find them on sale, definitely a steal. You know we couldn't just throw all the mainstream brands on here. This is a Li-Ning Liren 4 V2. And this is the little brother of the Li-Ning Gamma 1 that everybody's in love with right now that retails at $500. Not the exact same shoe, doesn't perform as good as far as like the weight wise, but everything else about the shoe is pretty much identical. So this specific colorway doesn't squeak though. I've heard the ones with the solid outsoles squeak. But other than that, light shoe, they're weighing it around like 340 grams, 330 grams. Solid performer, feel good, low to the ground, so great court feel, and they have an abundance of like crazy colorways. I told y'all, light blue fan, you're gonna see hella of my shoes got light blue in them, but they have like all one color, so like all pink, all white, all green, and a bunch of other like different designs and stuff like that. A lot of options. I think you can find these. Retail is like $275, just to be transparent. But hear me out before you throw these out the window. I got mine for like $110 on the Poison app. I think I paid for shipping, so it might be like $120. And the price varies from like $110 all the way up to like maybe $160 at the most. Don't go on the Li-Ning app or whatever, or Li-Ning website or whatever, and go buy them for retail. Another shoe to add to the list is the Anta Kai one. So these are going to be the heaviest shoe on the list, at weighing in at 401 grams. So a little on the heavy side. Wouldn't call them heavy though. That's about average weight for hoop shoes. But only issue with these, they're extremely limited. Resale has dropped a lot on these though. I think the first pair is still going for around $3, but these will go for around, I think retail is $130, so you can probably get these for around $2 last time I checked. But beautiful shoe, feel great. They have solid core feel, but they have a little bit more cushion, which I kind of like, honestly, because my knees been aching a little bit recently, so to have that extra support down there definitely helps. Which surprisingly, I thought Kyrie would have a little bit lower to the ground feel. Lockdown is great though, design is great. I played a couple men's league games in this, and I dunked in these. No complaints over here, man. I think they look great. I'm gonna do a list of honorable mentions and tell you why they didn't make it on the list, so let's get into it. First, Harden 8s. I think they're a solid shoe, but a little too heavy. They're like 460 grams. Some people don't mind the weight, but for a guard, I wouldn't put that in the elite shoe category. Same thing with the AE1s. Great shoe all around. These shits is heavy. These are 500 grams. We have shoes on the list that are literally 300. Almost 200 grams less. Can't throw that in the guard category. Maybe I'll do a video for big, so stay tuned for that. These are actually one of my favorite shoes to hoop in right now, but I'm not going to throw this on the list because I know a lot of y'all are younger and going to store shopping with your mom, dad, whoever the case may be, and you want more shoes that you could just buy in store. You're going to have to pay resale for these, but resale on these is low. It's like $150. Great shoe all around, though. Definitely could have better cushion, though. If you want to pay the premium price tag, Kobe 6, can't go wrong. Honestly, I like the reverse Grinches a little more than the Italian Camels performance-wise, though. The translucent outsole or like semi-translucent outsole feels like it performs a little bit better, in my opinion. And last but not least on the list, Series player only. I think they're cool. They mimic a Kobe 8. You're not going to find them in stores. And they sell out in most colorways, so. And retail on these is $180 to $190, I believe. So one of the more expensive shoes on the list. I think the highest retail price over there was like $130. I appreciate y'all tuning in though. Like, comment, subscribe if y'all want more videos like this. Drop comments in the below too. What the fuck? Drop comments below and let me know what type of videos you want. I know y'all want more sneaker reviews. I know y'all want more collection videos, but I can only do so many of those because I don't get more shoes. Can't give y'all a collection. But the Sabrina 2s do drop soon. So hopefully those are better or the same as the Sabrina ones. And they get Nike ID. Gotta be great. But out of here. See y'all next video.